vampire's ball. Dance until we fall at the vampire's ball.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God. I was, of course, just dancing to the song that was just playing, but welcome everyone far and wide to the watch party for Salem's Lot. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorites. Okay, especially for the induction of spooky season. Welcome to spooky season, everybody. We've got some really cool movies lined up for you, and this is the first one. So I'm really excited about this. Welcome, everyone. Salem's Lot, 1979. The memories, okay, the memories of this spooky movie. I mean, it is spooky. It's really creepy in a lot of places, and we can talk about some of the technical aspects that created some of that those spooky visuals that we see, and the movies that we believe inspired it, and also the movies that perhaps it may have taken a little inspiration from it, and one of which we'll be seeing next week, Fright Night. Ooh, 1985. I'm so excited. These are all my favorite movies, so I hope you guys will indulge me with allowing me to get a little bit nerdy and a little bit geeky about this whole thing. Wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat. Thank you to all of you who are watching. Really appreciate you hanging out with me this Saturday. We got Lord Toth in the house. Hello, so good to see you. I hope that you are gonna be able to hang out with us today and enjoy this. This is really one of those old classic TV movies. It was made for TV, and they knocked it right out of the ballpark with this one. Right in the heyday of Stephen King's sort of appearance on the scene, right? I think the first one was Carrie that we got from him. And from there, it just was like book to movies, book to movies, book to movies. And he still does have a lot of books that haven't been turned into any kind of property, but um, it is, this is one of the greats, because the movie involves a writer, which is sort of one of the times where you kind of feel like Stephen has placed himself in the movie, but the character that plays the writer is actually really a sweet guy. So I absolutely love this movie. He transforms from a meager writer to a hero, pretty much. And we got Kimberly Ann Knight in the house. We got a change of name here. What's happening? What's happening? Good to see you, Kimberly Ann Knight. And I wonder, is this a combination of DJ Knight and Kimberly Ann? Um, and so there we go. We're putting the pieces together, everybody. William Blake Hall is in the house. Hello, William. So good to see you. So glad that you are able to hang out with us today. You're just so wonderful been so wonderful to me over the years, and I love having you hang out with us in the chat and just be here with us. We adore you around these parts. And we got Keith E in the house. Thank you, Keithy, for that heads up earlier for the asteroids. I just barely got around them, so thank you so much. And let's see. Um, And let's see. William Blake Hall says, I want to be around for this one. It's a major phenomenon back in my high school days. Yes, this was, I think, around the 70s. We really had a lot of TV movies that became water cooler, you talked about it the next day at school, or what they would call water cooler conversation shows. Like, you had Shogun, that was a big one. Richard Chamberlain seemed to rule the TV movies in the 70s. He did, I believe, um, it wasn't. There was one that I thought was excellent that he did, which was, it wasn't The Mask. It was like the man with the iron mask, but it was a little bit different. Ah, Dumas, one. You guys probably already know which one it was, but he did quite a few, um, and yeah, he was quite. A lot of ladies loved him, so he was perfect for romance movies too. So yeah, I love these kinds of movies. They were incredible. And if you guys remember It, that was in the 80s. Another Stephen King movie turned into um, a a TV, a TV movie, and it really had a high viewership. These miniseries were just incredible. Loved them, and I wouldn't mind more miniseries, to be honest with you, because it's a longer telling of the tale. So I mean, I think that's why I'm having these technical issues right now as we speak. I'm still um, trying to download one of the portions of the visualizer, and hopefully I can get it uploaded here. And I may even have to, in the middle of our stream, actually adjust it to find out exactly where I started, so that we can all start at the same time. So that will be a little bit behind the scenes stuff here for you guys. And I believe it's like 2 hours. Ooh. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And keep going. Okay, so William also mentioned, anyone here familiar with the ancient silent movie Nosferatu? Because Kurt Barlow is an obvious homage to that movie. Yes, and even though Nosferatu was sort of a retelling of Dracula, if you will, I felt like it had a lot of unique qualities to it that was not like Dracula. It wasn't enough not like Dracula, though, to avoid um, copyright issues, in which the film almost never it was almost totally destroyed, and we would have never been able to even see that movie to this day if they had destroyed all the copies of that movie, if they were supposed to. So luckily somebody held on to it, because even though there was a copyright issue, it's still historically significant. And so, that's the beauty of film, is that it is a time capsule, and it is there is historical significance to them. And and Keith says, I'm not a very good resource until the age of 40. I thought a classic was The Three Stooges. Actually, it is classic comedy. Let's see, and let's keep going. And Keith, he says, I never thought about movies as much as I have since becoming involved with this channel. It's very educational, and I'm not being funny. Thank you so much, Keithy. That is what I hope, that we like learn from each other. I'm learning every day about movies and all kinds of wonderful things, and I'm learning about you guys. So and your experiences, and I absolutely love it, especially when we get to share. Like, I remember when I was a kid watching this at home, and how spooky it was, and how it was such a big deal, and with good reason, because we just hadn't seen anything like that on television. Um, and Keithy says, I used to watch movies, but never truly watch them as much as I've learned from the people in chat. Yes. And how they see them. Yes. So true. So true. Yes. And even like now, I get messages from you guys from a lot of my reviews, saying, oh, yeah, I thought about this particular, detail, and this is my reasoning for thinking that way. And it's just like, wow, I never looked at that detail in that way. So I think sharing our ideas are so important. And yeah, of course there's going to be people who don't agree with you, or maybe you don't agree with someone's take, but I always appreciate people sharing that with me, because they don't have to. So yeah, I do appreciate it all. And trivia question from Keith E. uh, what do they all have in common? My hippopotamus, the director of this movie, and Burt Reynolds, a Burt Reynolds movie. And I think I know what it is. It's the last name of the director, Toby Hooper. And let's see. William Blake Hall is saying, oh yeah, yeah. So sorry about the time again. I'm still, it's still downloading. It's really crazy. I don't know what is, maybe solar flares. I don't know what it is. But something that usually takes like 2 minutes is now taking a very long time. So I don't know if there's a problem with it, my file, or gremlins got in it. I don't know. And William says, I also recall Billy as Hooper on the original Sesame Street. Oh, that's taking it all the way back. Wow, wow, wow. Um, Also, yes, Keith, yes, definitely. I was just gonna say that. Um, Hooper um, was Hooper was also the name of Richard Dreyfuss's character in Jaws 1975, which I am actually going to do a talk soon with our wonderful friend of the channel, Douglas A. Burton, and we're gonna just get so into that movie. It's gonna be so cool. Uh, and PCNI is here. How are you doing? Says, oh, that is a really sweet compliment. Retro is getting beautiful. That is so sweet. Thank you. You're really kind. Really appreciate that. And William Blake Hall says, right, that was Richard Dreyfuss, who was into sharks. Yes. Um, and he was into sharks because he had a terrifying experience as a child, and therefore he wanted to know more about this creature that almost killed him. And so he ever since he's been hooked. And it's supposed to be in the 80s in Fargo, North Dakota. I'm not sure. She's got her bikini on. No, I don't. And yes, it is. It is 82 right now. And unfortunately, yeah, we're not prepared for this kind of weather right now, where it's usually pretty cold by now. Um, and William Blake Hall is telling me the frequencies that opened. Come on in. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Bonzo Kilborn is here. So good to see you. Says the angel in the skies is smiling down on us. Oh, that you guys are super kind. Um and and let's see. Keep going. Oh, and Bonzo says, I was supposed to read this book in high school. Too long, didn't read. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, some books are a little bit long. Um, thank goodness there's audiobooks now. You can catch up on all of them. But it is I didn't get to read this one. either, actually. I would love to, but I wonder if I'll be so spooky. It would be so spooky to read this, because I love the stories, and I love it in the format of a film, but reading it might really get into your head. You know what I mean? Like the way things are described, and could really get to you. Ted Rogers is here. Hello, hello, hello. Says when I was 10, and this came on TV, messed me up, at least for 6 months, especially the floating vampire boy scratching at the window. Yes, that was so that was so good. I was I was terrified. The one that was really the most terrifying for me, the whole thing. It was, but it was in a way that I could accept, because I don't really love horror movies, but it seems like I do, because this one was right up my alley. For some reason, I understood this world, and it made sense. It made sense to me. Um, see, and William Blake Hall said, loved Shogun with Richard Chamberlain. Yes, it was good. It was so good, and PC and I got it, The Count of Monte Cristo. Yes, that's the one that, I was thinking of, that Richard Chamberlain was in, and it was so good. At that point, I was like, "Wow, I love this," and it was so amazing. It was actually a scene in there that I'm pretty sure, inspired, um, uh George Lucas. There's like one scene in particular, I was like, "Wait a minute, that that seems very, very familiar." So yeah, so lots, and yes, and William got it too. And oh yes, Keith that mentions the Thornbirds. Yes, you couldn't forget about the Thornbirds, because they played it so much, and it was one of those romance things that just was like, it was crazy. Um, yeah, you guys got it. Well, Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I thought it was Man with the Iron Mask, but it was indeed, Count of Monte Cristo. Hello, Since Corner. So good to see you here. Oh my goodness, guys! If I hope you have have signed up, or have subscribed to Sin's Corner, because great stuff over there. A lot of the similar content to the stuff that I do, but more often. so, so there you go. Yes. Oh, so good to see you. And since when, I think it came out in the early 80s. I'm sorry, in the early 90s. Oh, I thought it was 80s. You're probably right. You're probably right. I do get the dates, um, a little mixed up. I felt like it was 80s, because why did it feel like it was 80s? Because of the actors, um, in it at that point, had seemed to be really young. Um, and oh, Lord Toth mentions The Man with the Iron Mask, 1977. Oof, so good. Um, in fact, in the 70s, they did a whole bunch of movies, like Three Musketeers. They went, they were all so good. And Prince and the Pauper. They really went all out in the 70s for those, sort of European, um, movies from, the 1800s, and back in the day. And just like a whole bunch of Dumas um, books, and so yeah, really great stuff. Um, and let's see. Keep going. You guys are chatting with each other. So great to see, everyone chatting. Oh, and who's this? This is Crouching Taylor Hidden Swift. Hey, great to see you. Oh man, I almost didn't the letters are so they really make the letters really small here. I almost missed it. And Sunbret is here as well. So good to see you. Good to see you. As a hi, my sweet retro. I've always loved movies. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, movies are they are amazing. They're amazing. Uh, so good to see you. And Joseph is here. How are you doing? AK Aspects. It surprises me that I've never seen this movie, even though some great actors like James Mason, Cromwell, Kenneth McMillan, and Marie Windsor starred in it. Yes, lots of really cool people are in this movie, and they're all giving really amazing uh, performances. And it looks like Joseph is gearing up for Halloween. Oh, was asking us if we're gearing up for Halloween, and I am. I'm gearing up for Halloween, Christmas. 'Cause it kind of all like happens all of a sudden, like bam, and like next thing you know, we're putting up Christmas trees. I mean, technically, some of my Christmas decorations are still up, but we'll say that for another time. And let's see. Oh, I think it's finished downloading. Okay. So we may get interrupted by um this um the video file uploading because let me just stop and do that right quick. A little bit behind the scenes stuff here. Sorry about that, but we've had some really terrible um, technical difficulties. They're really bad today. Oh, that happened instantly. Okay. Um, why is it? Why did that happen? Let me double check something because I think it and there might be an issue. There might be an issue now. I can't do this. Well, we can watch the movie, but without the visualizer, but I haven't done that in years. So, um, okay, it looks like it's fine. I just have to figure out where it is on my list here. But yeah, I can't wait for Halloween. I was wondering if I should do a Halloween stream and dress up. Should I do that? Let me know if that's something I should do. Also, Joseph, I got your message about my PO box, and I will be going to the PO box next week, and hopefully opening everything on the 10th. Or oh, you said it will be okay. So then I'll do that on the 17th. Um, so that is in 2 weeks. You said so on the 17th. I'll do a what's in the box and do some openings for that. So on the 17th, I'll do an what's in the box to see what's going on there. I was thinking about also doing just a stream with you guys, just talking and chilling out and stuff like that, because and we haven't done that in a while. There's not enough holidays for a chill stream. And let's see. Since Corner says Jaws looks great on the big screen. Recently saw it for the 50th anniversary showing of it. You are so lucky. That is so cool. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my. I remember seeing it in the theater when it came out. I will never forget that. I was a child. I was not supposed to see that movie. I was not supposed to see that movie. And yeah, it left a very intense imprint on me. And who is this? This okay, Lord MDS. Um the fancy lettering WDS. Okay. So Lord WDS, welcome, welcome, welcome. Says good afternoon, Retro Nerd Girl. Thank you. So good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. This is really a lot of fun. And Joseph says it's rainy 53 in Anchorage. Termination dust is staying on on the hills. What's that? Meaning that we're not too far out for snow. Oh, really? Already? Oh, gosh. That's harsh. Um, that's typically the temperature I would usually have. We would have around these parts around, but we've got 82 today. I don't know, I don't know what is happening. So yeah, that's actually sounds cool. I would I would love to visit Anchorage and see what it's like, just to hang out for like a few days. Um, and Sin's Corner says, Salem's Lot is fantastic. It's my favorite Stephen King book. Audiobook was great to listen to. Not sure if they're redone it since the one I heard. Yes, guys, if you've ever had a book in the past that was really tough to get through, because I know sometimes it's tough to get through some books, just use audiobooks. And I know a lot of people are like, no, don't do the audio. Reading is so much more, it's more gratifying or whatever. But if reading is really something that's giving you a lot of struggle, if you're rereading the same sentences because, your eyes are playing tricks on you, sometimes a lot of people don't think about those little things that may happen. Like sometimes you could read a sentence and you're like, it's gonna look like another language to you, and then you have to read it over again. So just try out audiobooks. They're really a lot of fun, and sometimes you can play them at double speed and get through the whole thing. I mean, really, like, oh, also check out on YouTube. YouTube has a lot of audiobooks. Um, so try that. So try that. And Stemper says for me, no horror, no slashers, no satanic films. I'm kind of in I don't like slasher films. Now there are a couple of them that are really outstanding, like the first Halloween, um, Psycho, the first Psycho. Um, let's see, like they set the standard for what all the other films ended up doing. And recently, I watched Scream with Lorena Creole. I did not like, and I think I did see the second screen, and I was like, what am I doing here? Pretty much, they basically copied the first film, and it lost its bite because the first one was so iconic to me. So uh, there's all that, but I like some of the other ones that I can't do, and no zombie films except for, well, actually, like, take that back, because tonight we're watching not Army of the Dead, but is it Army of Darkness? Yeah, Army of Darkness, which is a comedy. That's the only way I can get through a zombie movie. And there's a couple other ones that I'll allow, but I really try not to. Zombies, they freak me out. They really do. Night of the Common is actually a good one. It seems like the zombies in that one have more agency, um, which is probably the reason why they freak me out. Putin's cat says movies about Satan always scared me. Yeah, that stuff is really kind of the occult. It could be very scary and creepy, and also ghost stories. They can be very creepy because in average everyday life, you may think you hear like something fall, and you're like, what was that? What was that? So like, yeah. Oh man, just saying. You guys are so so active in the chat today. The original Amity horror was disturbing. Yes, I did see that in the theater. That was really disturbing, and I don't think I've seen it ever again. Or the remakes. And William Blake Paul says the name Petrie gets around. Petrie was the name of the doctor helping Nayland Smith to hunt down Fu Manchu Rob and Laura Petrie were the couple on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Um, and the boy here is uh, Ernest Borgnine with goat horns. Oh, I had no idea. Um, and that is, I guess, that is um, the movie The Devil's Rain. Okay, got it, got it, got it. So I will zoom down really quickly. Um, And William Blake Hall says a TV version of It was earlier. Actors with Richard Thomas from the Waltons. Yes, yes. Okay, what year did that come out on? Because that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking. Was there one in 19? Was there one in the 90s too, or is it the same one? Am I am I have experiencing one of those senior moments? What year was that, child? I don't remember. Lord, Lord Count of Monte Cristo was 1975. Yes, so good, so good. Um, and oh yes, okay, this one. This is the one. PCNI says can't beat the three and the Four Musketeers, 1973 and 1974. Only Richard Lester movies worth any. Oh, really? You think so? I think there's a couple that I like, but yes, the Three Musketeers, and then they went back and they did the Four Musketeers. So good. And then there was the Prince and the Pauper. I mean, there were so many good ones. Did you guys ever see a movie called The Wicked Lady with I keep forgetting this lady's name. Um uh, oh, I forgot her name. But yeah, it is called The Wicked Lady. It is so good. I loved it. Um, and Joseph says, my friends and I were too busy laughing at the film. We thought the melting scene was neat though. And I think this is a refer to the Devil's Rain again. Let's see. I think. And William Blake also says, wild to see stores with Halloween and Christmas displays next to each other. Aim for the beer, baby Jesus. Yeah, yeah, they are ready. They're ready for both holidays, whichever one the buyers want to get. And there are people right now preparing for Christmas, and I love them. I love those people. And I love those people. And Ted Rogers says, smash that like button, everyone. Thank you so much, Ted Rogers. And let's see, let's keep going. And since Corner says, I saw Jaws way too young to, was petrified he was going to come up out of the deep blue carpet, which made me think ocean. Oh, in my aunt's living room and eat me. Oh no. Lordy, that is crazy. Yes. Um, yeah, for sure. One thing I'd always remembered though from the movie as time went on, and I hadn't seen the movie, was the um the dunna dunna. Like I remember that so well that it was sort of like a funny thing to me. And when my brother uh was born, I was really like, this was years later. I would kind of play with him and do the Jaws sound with him. And it would start off with dunna, dunna, dunna. And it's so good. Let's see. And Joseph says, Retro Nerd Girl, Termination Dust is the first snow that appears on the mountains in fall. Early snow, normal melts, um, but when it sticks around, winter is close. Ooh, that's insider information. Interesting. You have mountains near you? Oh, that sounds so romantic. I'm sorry. There aren't any, mountains. that sounds so beautiful. But also like, okay, let's grab the cold clothes and yank out the snow boots, because don't bother with regular shoes when it snows. Yeah. In places where it really snows, like, don't bother with cute shoes. Just get yourself some snow boots. And since goodness, says audiobooks are great for me because I don't have the time to sit down and read, but I can fold clothes. Yes, do the dishes or walk while listening to a book. Yeah, it's so convenient, and I recommend it, highly recommend it to anybody who has always been curious about a book and just was like, you know what, reading was, I think that's the cool thing about this age, is as much as, it's out of hand, there's also a lot of practical things that you can actually use to actually, like, learn something, or just experience something that you never got a chance to before, because, you know, whatever the case may be. And since Corner says Psycho 2 is actually pretty good. Yeah, yeah, it was surprisingly good. It was surprisingly good. And they treated the former um, content with respect, which is I loved. Um, who was it? Meg Tilly was in that. Oh, she was fantastic. My mom and I went to go see that in the theaters because we were like, oh, we have to see what they do with this. Um, and Joseph says, when I was in Chicago, it was in the 80s, as this Alaska boy was melting like an ice cube in a blast furnace. Yes, it's really hard to get used to warmer temperatures when you're used to colder ones. Like, even for me, like, this is really super extra crispy to be like, I am not psychologically used to and physically used to it being so warm. But the thing I fear is that next week it'll be super, super cold. Um, and William says, I find it so weird that James Mason plays an evil guy named Straker. Yes. And then I grew up with the British sci-fi show UFO, which the commander was named Straker. Yes. Um, and let's see if I'm not missing any names. Oh, Charlie Gardner's here. Hello. Hi. Let's see. Uh, and Sunred says, at 16, my friend Julie and I went to see The Night of the Living Dead. Oh, I can't see that movie. And the drive at the drive-in, her pug Suki farted so bad that they were both too scared to open the window. and and yes, Army of Darkness, such a great movie. Yeah, I'm watching that right after this with Lorena Creel on her channel. And since Corner says the It version being talked about came out in the 90s, that was the only other version besides the movies that were out a few years ago. Okay. Um, and it was 1990 exactly. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're getting it. I still feel like 1990s still felt like like the 80s, because we didn't finish, like, it just still had the imprint of the 80s on it. Um, and so I think in my brain, I never did quite get out of it. And yes, William Blake Hall, Wicked Lady with Faye Dunaway. What a movie. It's really, it's a bit of a little bit campy, but I loved it. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but somebody in the spaceship in one of the other quarters is doing some handiwork. So you might hear some banging. Eklatu Barada Nikki. Nick. Yes. He gets it wrong. He gets it all wrong. And Keith E says, Retro, this is 3-hour movie. You might want to get it to it. Yes, we got to get to it because I do have to leave. And yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's get it started. And thank you. I'm trying to read all of your comments, but I can't get to everything. I went, since Corner agrees with me. Yeah, the early 90s felt like the 80s still. It just really did. Didn't really feel it until like maybe I would say um like 95. The music was there was some music that was changing though. The music is like the area where you can really see the difference. So let me see if I can key this up to where it needs to be because for some reason um so bear with me, guys. I'm just keying this up to where it needs to be for us to start together. Okay, I think that's it. All right. All right. What do I need? What do I need? I need to get the hype video. Let's get the hype video. You guys go get your snacks and everything. We've got 3 hours, and so we need snacks, we need drinks, and get your version of the video all keyed up. So here we go. Let's see. Here we go.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night all night long.
Okay, once again, thank you so much, Keithy, for keeping me on track. You're like also my producer. What's going on here? I need to give you a raise. All right, thank you so much. You guys, this is going to be so much fun. I've got the timer here, so we can all start at the same time with the movie. We've got the visualizer that has closed captioning, so if you get lost, we'll arrange things. Let me know if you think that I'm off too, because it's all very important that we are gonna start off at least be on the same reaction. And let's get to it because it's 3 hours. I almost forgot. Um, and I didn't even get a chance to tell you guys about some of the details, but I'll tell you the details as we get the timer started. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to count down to five, from 5 to 1, and after that, you will press play. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Okay. And that looks good. All right, I think I'm right on target for the timing. And so the beginning starts like the end. So yeah, they show you the end with this kind of mystery, but don't exactly tell you why. So now we're gonna find out how we got to that point. We got the full moon. Salem's Lot, everybody. David Soul. Oh my God, I had such a crush on David Soul. Lance Kerwin, he was a heartthrob for a lot of kids. Bonnie Bedelia, a lot of heart, a lot of a lot of guys loved Bonnie Bedelia, and she's such a great actress. Um, so while the opening is happening, I will talk a little bit about the movie or the series, Salem's Lot, or otherwise known as Salem's Lot the movie. It's a miniseries in 1979, um, based on the 1975 horror novel Salem's Lot by Stephen King, directed by Toby Hooper, who directed one of my favorite movies, Life Force, starring David Soul, James Mason, uh, and that place that we just saw was a church in Guatemala. That was part of just as like a little bit of info. But David Soul's character is Ben Mears. So just a little backstory on that. The house in question sort of reminds you of the Psycho House a little bit. It's on like sort of a hill almost. Look at how terrified he is. Just looking at the house, he's terrified. James Mason is such a great actor. Oh, look at all the sweat on his face. There's something that is compelling him to be there. It's like drawing him in. He sees you. By the way, I love this little Jeep. So cute. So cute. I always wanted one, but I never did get one. William Blake Ellis's Life Force, yeah, yes! I love myself some Life Force. We gotta watch that next year. Life Force. It's on the list, guys. Joseph says it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that old Yorkshire geek is here. Hello, how are you? Great theme, tune, and score. Yes, the score. Very, very lovely. Perfect for all that, like, mystery. Wow, this is such a cute little town. Just walk in through the door and, like, try to find yourself a place for 6 months. What's that like? What's that like? Wait till you hear about their story. Wait till you hear about their story. Yes, Ted Rogers, yes, nice Jeep, right? Isn't it cute? Oh, this guy, I forgot, what is his name again? Ah, you guys know who the actor is here, um, who plays, the, the sheriff, but he also was in, Dune 1984, and he played, Baron Harkonnen. What is his name? Why is it escaping me? Oh, yes, Joseph says Fred Willard, yes. He has such a funny storyline in this. Not to give away anything. No spoilers. True. I love his, like, the way he's like, "Yes, he's really gonna gonna like meeting you." I thought this lady was so charming. Yep, he's not a stranger. Oh, yes, yes, it's Kenneth, Macmillan, yes, yes. He basically plays the same character. But that's the character you want, right? And they're the reason why you have these character actors is because they play the character you want to have in the slot that you've designed for them. And so I I know some people look down on character actors, but sometimes that's the character you need, right? So she's the one person who's got his book. Imagine you're reading a book and then the author just like comes up to you and is like asking you all these questions. Just you hear that? She said, "Not exactly." You want to hear a no? I don't have a boyfriend. Music. Here we go. I mean, so good. He can't leave that house alone. He's just obsessed with it. Ooh, a nice stinger, right? I love the look on his face. I love it too because he was like he didn't have to let him know that he was there and saw him. He's like, "No, I want you to see me. I want you to know that I saw you." And there's something to say about the timing of this because when you get to the later parts of the story, it's way more intense. He could not have been at that place at that time later on in the story. Dude, you got busted. I love the way he also doesn't have anything to say. He's just like he's like a 10-year-old boy, which basically is true because uh, he has to do with his memories. Joseph says, meanwhile, back at the house on Haunted Hill, right? Why does it always have to be on a hill? These two. Man. Ah, this guy. I love his face. He's lying. What a jerk. Pure evil. Pure evil. Dressed up as the sheriff. There's another thing to say about sometimes a lot of these stories involve people who are immoral, just like a little bit, or are doing something immoral. Oh, yes. Foreshadowing. They're like, "Who is this?" The thing about this small town is that they like anybody who shows up, they're all over it. That lady. Oh, that what a date. The first date, you just come to your family's house. That's the drunk guy that we just met. Look at him spying on that guy. They're so nosy. Oh, that old Yorkshire Greek says, "Is that a toupee on the dock?" Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. That was the perfect time for that kind of, There it is, there's the house. right at his window, so he gets to see the house and stare at it all the time. Yeah, that's one heck of a first date. You mean the dad, you get to, like, eat dinner at her house with her family? Wow. See, she was seeing somebody. No. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. You are so sweet, Kimberly. Look at them, they're, like, sitting on the lake and so romantic. This is 1979, guys. Oh, 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 they're going in for the kiss, so sweet. Ugh, writing is tough. Writing is tough. I'm learning firsthand. Ah, not that I haven't written before, but, writing and also, like, putting it out there, ooh, that house is really messed up. I mean, they I love it's got, like, stains everywhere. They didn't fix it up at all for this. They might have even added some more dirt onto it just for the effect. Not to mention that I love that car. Very stylish. What I love about this character and how they portray him in this is that you can tell something is on his mind. You think that he's thinking all the time, but they don't tell you what he's thinking. You just see, like, movements and action, so it creates this mystery around him. Look at him adjusting himself. She keeps calling him. You see, he's worried about something and you don't know what exactly what. I'm sure you will find it a pleasure. Yep, this is the big night for him. He must complete the master's mission. Ugh, it's so sad to see this now. Oh my god. If you know the story, right? I kinda love this part right here. Yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, this is the guy, the grave digger. Mm. Mhm. And there's Ned. Oh boy. We're breaking up. Dude is like, "What changed?" See, he should've, like, actually, he should've just talked about it, like, "Hey, like, I still wanna get together, I still wanna be with you," or whatever. He just, like, get in his car and he just drives off, and maybe that was the reason why they didn't get along really well, because it doesn't seem like he's much of a talker, and you can tell he really likes her. And Joseph says that whole exchange was kinda creepy, right? Like, just he may be awkward talking with people. Yeah, some people are, but at some point where you gotta. Ah, boy. Yep. He does not care. I love the little details in the story, like, because when you think of the ending and you think of all of the things that transpire, like, this is a careful web that if each little detail didn't connect to the other, would fall apart. Oh, Lance, you're here. What's going on? Says, "Oh, is it too late for me to jump on this? Such a massive fan." No. Okay, give me a moment. Um, hope if let me know also if you don't have a copy. But before we go any further, I wanna. So the dog is, like, really agitated until something's off. So juicy, I love it. I love the details on this. Okay, let me get all the stuff for you, Lancy. Boom Boom Bonnie is what her nickname. Okay. Alright, I just sent you on Twitter a link, Lance. He's sensing something's off. But, then suddenly the dog stopped barking. Gosh, this is super, super dark. I'm having trouble seeing this. Oh, no, the doggy. Mm, I don't like that. Alright, so, yeah, I sent you a link, Lance, so you got a link, whenever you're ready. Um, Let me know if you have a copy of the movie. If you don't, I can share my screen with you. Oh boy, they're starting to get bad vibes from this box. All right, so we're welcoming Lance from the Outcast Creative to the stream. Oh, but I need to set it up differently. Hold on, give me a second. Um, Maybe this might be better.
Salem's lot. Say what? Oh, I got so much to
Okay.
say about this show, but like maybe I should come on like towards the end when you finish watching it. Is this the are you watching the full version or are you watching the terrible truncated VHS feature film version?
I'm watching it from Amazon.
Mm.
Would you like to share the screen with me or what?
Well, I mean I have it on DVD. I
You
have
do? Okay.
when it
All
was
right.
screened in the UK, it was screened over 2 nights.
Yep.
And the original feature length version is about the 2 night version is about 3 hours 20 minutes. So you're
All right.
40
Well,
minutes in. Okay.
yeah, here's the timing. Yeah. Oh, this is the part that's super,
I mean,
super quick.
are you watching the whole thing tonight? Because it's
Yeah,
long.
it's just 3 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you're 40 minutes in, so that's like
Yeah,
another
yeah.
2 hours, 20 minutes.
Oh, no problem for us.
Well, yeah, but okay. So I've been to the theme park today because it was my goddaughter's birthday, and the theme park was predominantly closed due to high winds. So it was a very entertaining, long, and tiring day.
Okay, we'll stay as long as you can.
I mean,
Um,
I've got so much to say about this show because it had such a huge impact in the UK when it landed. But I don't know if you want me to mention that now or you want to, because you're kind of
oh,
watching it at the
sure.
moment.
Yeah. Well, let me. We're about to get to this really juicy part. when
Oh,
there's a break in it, then yeah, just go ahead and tell your story.
Well, you I don't want to overstep. So you sort of indicate to me when there's a segue for me to tell some
To
stuff
do
because
it.
I met David Soul. He used to live up the road from me.
I love them so much. I
So
love
we can
him.
talk
Yeah.
about that. We can talk about Lance Kerwin, who, like, I was so sad when he passed away recently. And we can talk about him. But there's loads to say about this movie. There's lots of actors in this as well that went on
So
to really
many.
big things later. One of them's coming up right now. Who went on to the guy from Modern Family who played the grandfather in Modern Family, did all the stuff with Christopher Guest. Such a good actor.
This is one thing that I identified with when I was a kid. This kid and his love of he loved the creepy movies or horror
Yeah,
movies,
yeah, Lance
but I
Kerwin's character, right?
love
Who
yeah,
likes
but I love the fact that he had a love for the theater and like he had all the props and all that stuff. It was
Mm.
so cool because I was like that as a kid. I loved all this stuff.
You've also got Bonnie Bedelia in this, which most people would come
Amazing.
to know later as Bruce Willis's wife in the Die Hard movie
Yeah, she's
franchise.
so pretty, so pretty.
You got George DeZunza in here as Curly Sawyer. He's still alive as well. He's still around. I thought he passed away, but he's still around. But the guy I was just talking about was Fred Willard, who plays Larry Crockett.
Oh, he's about to come on screen in a few moments.
He is indeed. Such a great actor. Sadly, no longer with us, but God, what a good actor. Love him.
Yeah, there's a commonality between the young boy and Ben Mears. They're both creative and love, playing with the imagination. And there's a fascination with that house.
Yeah, I've actually asked the actor who played Danny Glick. I've written to him many times. So I've tried to get him on my channel to do an interview. But he's never got back to me, sadly. So,
Yeah.
which is a shame because I like him. It's Brad Savage is who I'm talking about. Some people will remember he was in Red Dawn as well.
Oh, Red Dawn.
But because we haven't got to the rapping on the windows scenes yet.
No. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we gotta wait for some people. We gotta catch up to that yet.
Yeah, I could say so much about those. Oh my god.
It's coming up.
I mean, talk about stuff that scared you as a kid. Oh,
Yes.
damn.
So, okay, this is the backstory for him, and the reason why he's crazy about the house.
Yeah, let me see if I can get my own copy running here, and I'll ask you about the time in a sec.
Let me know if you need to. I can share screen with you, but
Have you got a link? You want to put it in
no,
the
I
private
don't.
chat? Okay, don't worry, I'm on it. It's all right. I will
But
use my.
let me know if you want to share my screen.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll soon tell you if you're watching the version with all the scenes with all the scenes cut out. But if it's 3 hours, then I think you're on the right one. Yeah, the truncated version of this they released on VHS. It was so bad. Not a good version.
Yeah. Oh, it's so crazy.
Hmm. It's kind of nuts to think this came out in '79 as well.
I know.
Still so good though.
Mr. Barlow.
Yes, James Mason, with his voice that sort of talked like this. You will obey the master. Very well-spoken actor.
Love him.
Oh, I was very upset when I remember one of the first times I cried as a kid was when he passed away. Because I
Oh,
really
really?
liked him as an actor, and we were on holiday in Denmark when that happened, and I remember like sitting on a
Oh,
beach and
guys.
like crying.
Okay, this part is super spooky. So they're driving with this thing in the back. The light that they use is they have this light coming down on it,
Ooh.
and it's moving closer and closer to them.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not driving this any further. I'm like
No,
getting
no,
out
no,
of
no.
the
Yeah,
vehicle
like
right
come
now.
out.
I distinctly remember you telling me you didn't like scary stuff.
This is older stuff, though. I mean,
But
can you be?
it's the best kind of scary because it's the older stuff.
It's just different. It hits differently. I don't like movies where just like jump scares and that's all basically the movie is. And gory stuff. I mean, the gory parts are okay, but it's just gore and hardly any story. I love this because this is a story. This is a story.
Yeah, this is it's so creepy.
Yeah,
You
look
know?
at the dad. He's like, when are you gonna outgrow all this? And it's like some that's not, that's sort of like old school belief systems where that these are things are just toys. And he's not willing to grow up, and his parents are like, "When are you gonna grow up?" And he's like, "No, I'll find a way to make money doing this. I'll be fine. Just let me cook here." And it sort of like speaks about generation, right, Lance, with how we have so many a lot of us have toys and props and things like that. We never got rid of those things. These guys are so freaked out. They are like, "We have to confront this box now." I'm like, "You don't have to. You could just take it to where it belongs and then get the heck out."
I feel not only did I not get rid of these things, but I accumulated more things
I know. I'm like,
in
can
this
I just have
vernacular.
like can I have another Barbie doll?
Mm. How many Barbie dolls do you have?
A lot.
Okay, all right.
Well, I was planning on doing something with them. I probably should get rid of them.
Like what? Putting them in a big box and blowing them up, or are you?
No, I was
Would you
actually gonna make a movie out of them.
that? I have a friend that did that, so that sounds
Yeah.
good. You should do that.
They can't even touch it. It's cold. What guys, you should have been wearing gloves this whole time anyway. Unless you like splinters. Ooh, look at the atmospheric smoke they got going on there. What do you
Yeah, and
think
that
was that?
was That was filmed. They did that thing where they kind of like played it in reverse,
Yes.
so that it's always kind of like
Especially later, we'll see one where you can
yeah.
see for sure they did it in reverse.
This is the kids
It's
like making their
added.
way back from the acting sort of pageant thing they're doing.
Yeah, and which I was like, you guys. And then this guy separates from his little brother. And then this happens. You were a bad big brother for leaving your little brother out like that.
Yeah, which I mean, obviously comes to have consequences for the big brother later. So
Yeah. All right. Well, we got our first victim. Well, besides the dog. So we got the dog and now the little boy. So I always wanted to know, like, we just saw 2 attacks. What's inside the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
I think is this the first time you're watching this?
No. This is a question I've always had. Because we just saw 2 attacks,
Yeah.
but the box is not open.
You're talking about the box that they transported.
Yes.
Well, I
So
can tell you what's in it, but we're getting into spoiler territory.
okay, so you tell me what's in the box, because
Well, it's Earth. It's Earth from the
it's
master's
the Earth.
mother.
Okay, yes.
Earth from the
So
master's mother country, which is what he
countries.
needs to kind of
Yes.
function.
Okay.
Has
That
to have a
makes sense. That's
connection
what
to the
that
old
was my
country.
other thought, that it would be the Earth, but
Yeah.
when we see it later, I'll tell you what I think later. We'll get to it. These guys are totally spooked out. They're like, forget about the locks and all that stuff. It's like, let's get out of here. You guys didn't complete your job.
Oh, Retro, you may have just got your name in your first ever theatre brochure.
Say that again.
I said your you may have got your name in your first ever theatre program.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You're in the my new play is opening in London in 11 days.
Wow.
Yeah, we're on stage in 11 days and we have a program for the show and your name is in the program.
You are so sweet. Come on. I'm in 2 books now and a program.
I know.
Gosh, I'm getting I may need to calm myself down.
Well, it's all right.
Gonna get a big head from all of this fame.
I'm looking for a guaranteed tour of Brainerd in exchange for these lofty titles. or wherever. Out at Alaska.
This is crazy. So oh,
Oh my god, everybody's texting me right now. As soon as I go online, like I don't get a text like for 10 hours. As soon as I go online, everybody texts me. What's going on?
they know.
I'm sorry,
we must reach out to him right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on silent so you don't keep getting these beeps in the background. Like, come on. Okay, sorted, that's done. Yeah, I mean that shot where you see the kind of the frame of the master in front of the kid, you just sort of see the claw and the outline. So I'll tell you now, that was a commercial break in the UK, and that was
Yes, we'll get a lot of moments where it just goes black. And that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that was a commercial break, and that was like the first big jump scare for
Yeah.
us. And this was shown on 2 nights, and for whatever reason,
Yep.
I recall that it was over 2 school nights, because the next day after part 1,
Yes.
everybody was
It-
talking about it in school.
Everybody was talking about it. That's what they did with
Everybody
the
was talking about
miniseries
it.
because
Yeah,
it was important because the next day too at work, the water cooler, you had
yeah,
to
the
talk
water
about
cool,
this.
right.
It
I
was
mean,
a
we didn't
it
have a
was,
we had a more of a tap situation at school, but it was a similar experience.
yeah, and the cafeteria.
The cafeteria, that's right, where you're slurping on those really cardboard-like juice boxes.
Yeah,
Um,
and having like cardboard mashed potatoes.
Cardboard mashed potatoes and chips, and the beans that make you go. But yeah, I mean, it's but yeah, I mean, I just, everybody was talking about this show, man, and I did see it. I was because it was one of those shows that was like heavily trailered,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Promoted.
yeah,
They,
it was
yeah.
heavily. It was like ITV presents over 2 nights.
Stephen King. Yes.
Yeah, the Stephen King's Salem's Lot, starring Starsky and Hutch's David Soul, and like
Yeah.
the reason I wanted to watch it was because
Oh,
David
okay.
Soul was,
So there's that right there is the little boy.
yeah,
That's
unconscious and being
so.
like carried off
At
to food.
first, I thought that the first attack was Barlow, but it wasn't. See how it's broken open like that? Earth doesn't do that. That was Barlow in that box. So the dog and the little boy was both Straker, providing his first
Meal.
trying to diffuse what was going on and get things going.
Have you read the book?
No, I didn't, but I sure am gonna see if I can get the book and the audio since I bet it's really spooky,
Well, I mean,
even
there's
more
also
spookier.
there's 3 versions of this. You've got the only other one that's worth watching, I think, is the version with Rob Lowe. That's got some good things about it. It's not great, but this version is kind of unbeatable, really.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's really fantastic.
But the Rob Lowe one is
Oh,
like
this part
not terrible.
I didn't see it.
It's okay. It's all right.
This is the great part. Look. I've never wanted a guy to come into a room with a shotgun more than I did with
This is George DeZanza, who incidentally I just watched him in No Way Out, which is one of Kevin Costner's best films from
Look at
1988.
this lady.
He's got a great role in that.
She's just terrible. She tells him that that he tried to rape her.
Did you ever own those shorts? Because they were pretty big in the 70s, those kind of shorts.
If so, I'm trying to not remember.
Well,
This is so crazy. But
if
he's
you
so
remember,
psycho because he's been actually he's been knowing about this for a
yeah,
long time.
yeah, but he wanted to sort of catch them in the act
And
to
she's
make
such a liar. Like, you don't just go around telling people that
yeah, I know,
and
but people
and
do.
yeah, which is awful.
It is. There's a documentary about that very subject on Netflix currently, incidentally. Yeah, Fred Willard is the lover, Larry Crockett, in this scene, and people will probably remember him from films like Spinal Tap, but his piece de resistance is Best in Show. If you've not seen him as the commentator in Best in Show, check it out. Just put into YouTube Fred Willard Best in Show scenes. You're gonna laugh. What a guy! And I interviewed recently the guy that did the scenes with him in that film, Jim Piddock. So there's an interview with Jim Piddock, and we talked about him working with Fred Willard. And they basically had half an hour rehearsal, and they went straight into it, and they shot all that stuff in 2 days. Pretty amazing when you think about it. I can confirm that I never owned a pair of shorts like that. Just gonna put that out there. Not in that color.
This girl, she is just terrible.
Yeah. Now, that actress, that's oh, what's her name?
This part was terrifying.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Is that
He is
Julie?
like,
Is that,
you just felt like he was like losing he had lost his mind already.
yeah, that's Julie Cobb playing this role. Familiar character actress. She was even in an original episode of Star Trek, the original show.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be
played a-
surprised if she was on Battlestar Galactica.
Well, she played a yeoman in the original episode of Star Trek. She's also worked in ER, Lois and Clark, Chicago Hope. So a bit of a sort of jobbing character actor. Beverly Hills 90210.
So in this scene, it's so just everything that's going on with Kurt Barlow and Slater. You're just like,
I'm pretty
this
sure
guy is
he kind of
so.
he like runs out into the forest or whatever, and then he gets eaten, doesn't he? If I remember
Well,
right.
please don't spoil the movie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. That could happen. Maybe it
Thank
doesn't.
you.
Yeah.
But he's terrified. This is horrifying. But do you feel sorry? You feel a little bit sorry for him. He doesn't deserve to die.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure I ever felt sorry for him. She was in another favorite show of mine as a kid. She was in Fantastic Journey. I don't know if you ever saw Fantastic Journey.
Now
Retro.
that's Kurt Barlow's first actual
Kill.
victim. Yeah.
Yeah.
On screen.
Da-da-da. Yeah, and that music as well.
Yeah. They had the right stingers for that.
Stingers.
Yeah.
My composer for my play just used that exact term with me. He just said, "Okay, we're using a stinger here." I was like, "Well, what's he talking about?"
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Stingers.
Stinger, yeah. That little da-da-da.
Yeah,
sort of
a
like
little something to startle the audience, but
yeah, if you haven't watched Fantastic Journey Retro, it's an old sci-fi show from the 70s. I'm telling you now, it's right up your street. You
what's it called?
Fantastic Journey.
Is it a TV show or what?
TV show about a group of people on a boat who go into the Bermuda Triangle. They call it the Green Triangle in the show.
Oh.
They kind of end up on this island, and this island is a conduit to various time zones. And the kid from Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan, is in it. The one who kind of died in Wrath of Khan. It was a really favorite show of mine as a kid growing up, and it had so much potential, but the show was really badly mismanaged in terms of when it was shown, and didn't get the audience it deserved. But I would love a modern remake of it, because the premise of the idea is a great one. I think Lost drew quite a lot of inspiration from it.
Oh, Sergeant Giratana is here. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is Keith E with us? Oh, he is. There he is. Good. Just checking. Wouldn't be a retro stream without Keith E in the chat.
Oh, no.
And Joseph AK is here as well. Fantastic.
And so many movies have used that as their. Oh, okay. This scene, guys. This scene will make. This is the scene when I was a kid. Freaked me out. Everything else I was okay with. This was the one that just was like, what the heck?
What's your time code, running time code right now?
Let's see if I can put it up there. Can you see it?
105. Yeah, I got it.
He's sleeping and he hears something in his sleep calling him from beyond. He rustles in bed. And he hears scratching, tapping on his window. Those long vampire nails scratching at the nail into the glass. He's floating like.
Oh, this is the we're talking about the. Oh my God! Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
And the thing is that the kid has like a gentle smile when he sees his brother. He's like, "Oh, my
Yeah,
brother!" And
and
you're
then
like, "No, don't do it! Why? Yeah, get some help."
like the nurse comes in, and sort of stops it, and then he comes back, doesn't he? And I mean, it's. I can tell you a couple of things about how they shot this scene because I was always very interested to know.
Yeah. Well, you can see that some of the smoke is moving unusually, and usually that's
Well,
what.
yeah, I mean, they filmed it. Not only did they film it in reverse, but basically what they did was they put the kid in a harness.
Yeah, he's on a rig.
Yeah, he's on a camera rig. You know, one of the kind of camera cranes that they used back in the day before they
So
invented.
creepy. Imagine
Yeah,
a little kid coming towards you like that.
yeah. I mean, and so this whole sequence just absolutely scared the living
Yeah.
bejesus out of me. I mean, I'm not joking, but for like weeks afterwards, I would draw the curtains in the bedroom. I would check the locks.
Oh,
I would
me
want,
too.
I'd want to make sure like no one could get in. I mean, to extremes,
Yeah.
it was nuts. And man, I mean, I really, yeah. I
The
mean,
thing about it was
this was
that
the scene that like everyone talked about as well.
everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the kid looks so innocent, right? But then you see he's a monster at this point, and he's no longer human. And then he's floating. It's like, oh my God, why did we see this? And then the way he's moving his hands is just like really
Yeah.
strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that old Yorkshire geek says the reverse action makes it creepier. Yes. And a lot of people don't understand that just reversing or doing slow motion sometimes or speeding up something can really change the way you perceive it. And so these low technical techniques are just classic. I love old movies for that. They don't quite do that anymore.
Yeah, and they filmed the whole sequence in reverse. So when you see him kind of stretching his arms out and you see the smoke retracting and all of that stuff,
Oh,
they
it's
basically,
beautiful.
yeah. And I mean, it's so creepy even now.
Yeah.
You don't. Sometimes you just don't need the modern special effects. And this, of course, everything in this film is practical, which makes a
Yeah.
massive difference.
Yeah.
Um.
Which is surprising and great. There was a couple like in the beginning when they showed the holy water glowing in his hand. That's obviously a picture of the hand, and then they did the animation.
I
But
really like that
I
shot. You're
like
talking
it
about
too.
the bit where David Soul says they found us. Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's low tech, but it still works. We understand
No,
what that means.
I really like it. Oh man, still can't believe Lance Kerwin's gone, man. 62, that's no age. Yeah. Yeah, and you're a bit of a Witch Mountain fan, I think.
Well, no,
No?
no.
No? You
I
just
didn't
didn't
hate
want
it though.
you didn't want to be a member of the Earthquake Gang? What's up with
No
that?
thanks. No thanks.
I saw Escape from Witch Mountain at the cinema.
Yeah?
Betty
I did
Davis
not
in
see
there,
it.
and
Yeah, I didn't see it until later in life, and I thought it was cool.
well, I mean, you are a retro nerd girl. Just saying.
Yeah, I did like it.
By the way, your retro nerd girl, retro movie lover T-shirt's been getting a lot of like comfort evening wear lately.
Well, I just redid the entire line, and
Oh
so
yeah.
maybe afterwards I'll look over the merch line so you guys can
Well,
see what I've got.
Christmas is coming up, so I'll know what to send you for like
Yeah.
Christmas present suggestions.
Yes, I am gonna actually do a gift guide for uh, on my channel, so you guys look out for that. Oh no, that breaks your heart. Oh no, he's crying. Oh gosh, I'm gonna start crying too. Stop it. Aw. Look, Ben is the one to find this clue. Of course, he touches it. You're supposed to be wearing gloves. Just so happens to be wearing gray today. Joseph again. What's in the box? I'm curious too. I was more curious about the little things in his little antique shops. I was hoping that he was gonna explain more.
Yeah, and of course that character who like owns the shop in the small town is a recurring theme within like the majority of Stephen King books.
Oh, I didn't
'Cause
recognize that.
if you think about Needful Things, it's basically the same
Um,
character.
I did not watch that, and I'll put it on my list.
The film adaptation of it is okay. It's not like amazing. It's all right. It's above average, but just about.
Yeah, wins. No children. As he goes like this. Yeah, no children. You kidnapped one of them last night and turned him into a living dead. I love David. Wait, he's such a good actor. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Probably worth mentioning. This is David Soul's like first major sort of big PR departure from Starsky and Hutch. This was his first big
Oh, yeah.
role outside of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really wished he was in more stuff than when I was a kid because I really liked him. I mean, I had a crush on him, but still.
There's a great movie that you probably haven't seen, and it's the whole movie's on YouTube, and it's called The FBI Murders. and it's a true story about two guys that were robbing banks, and David Soul is one of the guys, and he took on that job because he wanted to play a villain.
Oh.
He didn't want to be the nice guy cop anymore. He didn't want to get typecast, and he's so good in that film. I mean, it's a TV movie, but it's a really good TV movie about this very historic FBI takedown of two guys who they found them, they were following them, and they tried to stop them with this sort of car thing, and it all went wrong, and loads of them got shot. And it's a really, really good movie.
Hmm.
I'll see if I can find the link for it, and I'll put it in the chat.
He's got some suspects lined up. Wow. Ooh. Ah. Now, even though we haven't seen any fangs yet, anemia is a good clue as to what might be wrong. Woo.
Yeah, anemia. If only that was the case.
Ooh. Yeah, Dad's gonna bring down the hammer. He's like, can you be a little bit more discreet with my daughter? Oh man. Oh look, Lance, some gifts for you arrived today. Couldn't have it shipped directly because of the vendor shipping system. Wanted a local. So yeah, look out for some stuff,
Oh,
Lance.
wow. I will. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh. The second night.
I really hope it's that jacuzzi that I've been wanting for so long.
Oh God. This is at the hospital. He's still in patient care. Oof, the glass, the scratching at glass. Which kind of reminds me a little bit of Dracula, which was also done in 1979 with Frank
Christopher
Langella.
Lee.
No, this one was Frank Langella that I'm
Oh.
talking about. So sad. He's in a trance. Oh my God. This time it's even worse because now they show you what happened. Because the first time it went to commercial break.
What time code are you on now?
He bit him. We got it?
Yeah, 1 hour 20. I'm afraid my sources are of varying quality, shall we say.
And there he is driving away.
Oh, this is the feature film version. For God's sake.
I love this scene in particular because he knows it started, right? He knows that it started. And he needs one more sign in order to know that it's. I love the way they like go back to Straker. I love his car. So 1970s.
Period correct, as we say.
All right, here's the two black suits. Look at that smirk on his face.
I would not buy a used car from that man. Damn, man. David Soul was married 5 times. That's a lot.
That sounds like it checks out.
I mean, yeah, you know,
He's hot. He was hot.
He was one of the best looking guys in the world, so yeah.
He was gorgeous.
Is that the movie, or is there like a ghost hammering on your wall?
Oh, good. Okay, so you can hear it. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear it or not. But yeah, somebody in the spaceship upstairs is doing some repairs. And yeah, every once in a while we might hear a little thud or two, or 3, or 20.
I think the master is trying to break into Retro's command center.
Yes, come get me. I've got garlic. He's like, I want them in excellent condition and cleaned. I love the tension in this scene. Look at that look back. He knows he owns him, right? You know, he's like, yep, you're not gonna, you're not gonna, not only is he not gonna do anything if he finds anything.
You gotta have faith.
He could bring anything to him. I mean, you can't just ask somebody to bring their clothes to you that they picked out. Okay, here's the sign. Somebody's moving out of town. These two. Oh, she's got a bruise on her face.
For anybody wondering, the sheriff is played by Kenneth Macmillan, who played the Baron in the original Dune from 1984.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Tom Baker, it says, Retro Nerd Girl, spaceships repairs are essential. They are. So I can't exactly go upstairs and complain.
And that comes from Tom Baker, and he's a doctor, so I mean, he knows. He's a time travel specialist.
So the sign of people leaving town was his sign, like, "Hey, now we got to open the store," which I thought was very unique. Um, Tells you that this is where things are getting so bad that people are leaving town. We need every single opportunity to make these town people turn them into the living dead. Joseph Gaze says, one last smirk through the glass door. I love it. I love the little like glances he gives. Um, and Keith E says, retro usually the background sound is police sirens, like they're filming version of cops outside your apartment.
That is very true.
I'm right next to the police department, so
Right next to it?
yeah.
Well, that's handy. If your cat gets stuck in a tree, they won't have to come very far.
I know. I'm so safe.
Yeah. Hmm.
I love the way she's like, "Oh, do you want to come with me? Go for an interview for a job." She really likes him. She really likes him. So Danny Glick died, and his little brother did not. They still haven't found him. And look, the mother faints. It's a clue, guys.
Oh, then they have the funeral, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a clue. The mom faints.
You got the creepy scene with the gravedigger coming up.
Oh yeah, that was the other one that gave me nightmares.
Well,
Like maybe
that
there's
was the
maybe
end of the first night of the 2 parts.
yes,
Was that
yeah,
was the sort
yeah,
of cliffhanger,
yeah.
and it was like, tomorrow on ITV at 9:00, we continue the story of Salem's Lot. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I remember it so well, kind of nuts. I like the music for this.
It's so good.
It's that main title sequence.
Yeah.
It's kind of like got this kind of spy movie vibe, but somehow works for this. Yeah, really like it.
Oh, Lorena Creole is here.
Really?
Hey.
In the chat or literally here?
She's in the chat.
Oh, hi,
She's just
Lorena.
stopping by to say for a like. And we are doing the show later on. I should be on time.
Yeah, Lorena, I spent all day at a theme park today, and it was a very unpleasant experience.
Oh
But
no.
maybe I can come on your channel and talk about that sometime. We can talk about UK theme parks, and I've been to all the theme parks in the UK, so I can tell you what they have to offer, or rather what they don't have to offer. the case was this afternoon.
Wind swooshing is what I got on that. Yeah, it's pretty windy there. Oh boy, it's covering the.
Yeah, so Lorena's asking if I'm looking forward to Universal Great Britain. So she means Universal Studios UK. No, Lorena, no one calls it Great Britain anymore. Feel like we haven't earned that title in a while.
Ooh,
Yeah, I am looking forward to that. That's opening. I live in North London, so as the crow flies, driving wise, that would be where they're planning on setting it up. That would be like 45 minutes from my house. It's pretty close. Yeah, I mean, it would be, it'd be great to have a
so
Universal Studios in the UK.
he's sensing something is calling him.
Yeah,
But I
this
don't.
whole scene was proper creepy. I love this actor, by the way.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Some people might remember him from Night of the Comet, which is
Yes,
another.
he was fantastic in it, and I
That's
was so glad they gave him like the lead scientist role. It's
yeah,
Mike.
that's right.
It's Jeffrey Lewis.
Jeffrey Lewis,
Fantastic,
that's right.
fantastic.
Again,
So
sadly no longer
something,
with us, but
something is calling him to the grave. Look at where he's to.
yeah, he's a character actor. He's got that great
So,
face, isn't he?
oh yeah, it's wonderful for these kinds of roles.
Yeah.
Um, just just giving you a lot of character without even look at this. This freaks me out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you
Ooh.
do it. Don't
Yeah,
you do it.
don't jump down there,
Don't. He was fighting it. Oh, he was fighting it so hard.
IMDb just asked me to rate Salem's Lot because I was hovering over the page for too long.
Oh, okay. It's an 11, of course.
I gave it a 9 out of 10, which I think is a pretty good.
Oh, he's so spooky. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Ryerson. Sadly, we lost Jeffrey Lewis in 2015, but definitely left a great.
Gary, did you get to see the stinger? Oh, and that's how they ended the first.
Yeah, so with Brad Savage suddenly sitting up and oh my god, it was yeah, that of itself was a proper creepy moment, and that was the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the first night for us. And
Yeah.
I
And the
just remember.
sound, it was totally quiet, and then all of a sudden you get like a sound, like
Yeah, he sits up, and they freeze frame it, and
yeah,
it works
it was
though.
yeah, it was already creepy enough seeing him in the casket with those eyes, right? Open, and it's like they were glowing. He's like, that was already creepy enough. But then he's like sits up, like,
Well, I've written to Brad Savage a few times trying to get him on for an interview. If I do, you'll be welcome to come on and co-host that one with me.
oh no, thank
You
you.
would need to watch Red Dawn, of course, but
I would probably have to.
pretty sure every
That's fine.
American's seen Red Dawn though, so that's
And Tom Baker says, yeah, Jeffrey Lewis looks like one of your neighbors, looks like the guy next door. Yeah. But like
well,
a
if you had a
guy,
creepy guy next door, then yeah,
he could
he
play
looks,
either or, right? He could play a cool dude next door, or he could play creepy guy who, like you're knocking on the door and you're like, I smell a little funny smell coming from inside the apartment, and he goes, get away from the door, and you're like, it's the creepy guy. They can play either or.
yeah.
His parents, they care about him, but that's no to like they at least like look after him though. And I think that's something that's parenting, right? They're doing their parenting, right? What do we think about that? I think they're doing some, at least caring about him and trying to understand their son and what he's feeling and what he's thinking. I love this scene though. This is also a setup for something later. And so, even though he's been part of the story, it's now an hour and 36 minutes, and then we're going to see a little bit more of him. So he was sort of like a side character before, and now he's like, I love this. He's like, tie me up, okay. But I love that he was able to like try to relate to his son. That was so sweet. Yeah, he's already looked into it. I love this guy. Oh, Kimberly Ann Knight says, "This is fun, RNG. Thank you. I'm so glad you're having a good time. I am as well."
I think this was the first like scary thing I saw on TV apart from the Daleks. Yeah, I mean this might have been the first actual sort of horror thing that I ever saw. I think it probably was, you know.
Mm, I can't say that this was the first thing, but it's pretty good.
Well, you know, I'm more youthful, retro. What can I say? I wish I was, but I think it was. I think because I saw Carrie pretty young, but that was definitely after this. Yeah, I stayed up. I got permission from my parents to stay up to watch Carrie on the old black and white upstairs. But this we all watched this. We watched this as a family together. I remember we kind of all sat down and
Yeah,
this was up.
everybody came together to watch this. That was the whole thing about the TV movie was everybody. And if you were
Yeah,
one of those kids you had to go to bed early, you were able to stay up late for the TV movie. That was the other thing too about it was that you got a chance to stay up a little later because it was must
yeah.
see
I mean,
movie.
kids
Oh,
from
look
that
what
era will know this resulted in a series of complex negotiations with your parents that normally involved you doing lots of washing up and drying and
yes.
taking out trash and that kind of thing. But you know,
So this is so good.
it's like a beacon. Mm.
Oh boy. Poor thing.
Yeah, old Yorkshire geek. I don't remember that duck. No, haven't seen that one.
The Lost Heart. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I never saw that. I gotta put that on the list. There are the bite marks, but nobody's noticing it.
Oh, I noticed.
Yes, so that's what we didn't hear was the singing coming from the casket. It's like scary. Yeah, out there. I love his acting.
Yeah, the cast are all very good in this, has to be said. There's not like a weak cast member.
So good.
And yeah,
I
Tom
love
Baker, I also had nightmares from Body Snatchers 1978. I saw that the first time that
so
was screened
good.
on UK TV,
I
which
I saw that in the theater. You know, it didn't scare me.
yeah, do you know what it was? I remember the trailers for it. I remember the trailers for it in the UK, and you know that the trailers had that scream in them, you know, and I was like, I kind of didn't understand what I was seeing, but I remember when I watched the film.
Oh,
Damn,
here
yeah.
we go, guys. Here we go. And look, there's the wolf man right in the corner. Ah, I love little things like that. You see it? The wolf man in the corner, the poster for the wolf man.
Yeah, I saw that.
So cool. He's getting his first visit. He's been very knowledgeable about these things. Ah, it's Danny Glick. So creepy. He commands it. By opening up the window, you invite them in. I love the expression on the boy's face. Ah, he sees a weapon. Yes, I love that sting. The organ, oh, perfect. Oh, he slowly vanishes, getting smaller and smaller and smaller into the abyss. Ah, that would still freak me out. I'm like, "Okay, I know that he went away, but he's still out there somewhere." And for a second there, you could see the shadow of the cross on his face. Ah, yeah, that's one thing I love about these older movies. They would get the symbolism of these things right, you know? Here it is again. Uh, and it would have to do with his faith, and I could not go to sleep after that. I'd be afraid that somebody or something was under my bed. And Joseph says, "The Young Adventures of Van Helsing." Ooh, I would watch that. I would watch that, um, for sure. But yeah, he is like a little young, Van Helsing. Ooh, that was more scarier than anything right there. Dad just opening up the door. I love the way they only just show you the shadow of dad. Oh, that's
Yeah,
even creepier.
they use a lot of very simple but effective techniques in this film.
Yes! This is what I'm talking about. I love that. And it just shows you how much his parents care. And like the guy, they're there for him. They are trying to be there for him as much as possible and knowing that things are going on around him. Um, and he really can't tell him what just happened, or they will commit him. Uh, in the 70s, they will commit you in a second. Oh boy, Mike Ryerson is the character's name. It's acting super strange. The bite, man, it's got the window open.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Letting things in through windows has proven to be a folly for characters.
Especially, yes, in this universe for sure. He is just totally out of it, man. He types with one finger. That was like a thing back then. Some people, they type like this with one finger.
Hmm.
But I do remember going to taking typing lessons, and some people were able to type as fast as like 90 words per minute. I got up to maybe 45. At one point, I got to 50, but
50 words per minute?
yeah, but that was because I maybe had a little extra coffee in me that day.
Yeah, I'm pretty much around that now, I think. But then I have like, an average of 30 grammaticals per minute, so
Yeah, me too.
sort of evens out.
But when they would give you the test, they would remove points every mistake you made.
Yeah, that's right.
So it wouldn't
Yeah,
count. It wouldn't count for a word.
that's why I didn't get a job at my local newspaper. I
No.
didn't pass the. Yeah, well, it was just for typing up copies to put ads in. I think it would have been very boring. So
Yeah, that was a real job back then.
yeah.
That old Yorkshire geek says, I bought one of those Windows 95 Teach Yourself to Touch Typing CDs from QVC way back then. Oh my God, you never used it. Oh man, that's bringing back some memories.
That's by the way, retro. I probably have to go in about a quarter of an hour.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I want to stay on for longer, but I have rehearsals tomorrow. So I guess when it goes past midnight my time, I should probably consider retiring. Oh, shame, because I really like this show. I have so much to say about it.
so yeah, this is the part where it's like really interesting because he's like, do you have a crucifix?
Do you know what? I actually don't in my house.
Oh, this is the first movie where I had ever seen anybody make a crucifix.
Well, it's
Which
just
we'll get to later, but dang. I was
yeah. I
like,
mean,
oh, you could make one?
it's the first movie first mini series technically, because it was technically a mini series that I watched where I actually saw someone use a crucifix against an evil entity
Yeah.
or try to use it. You've got to have faith. Yeah, that scene. Those who know.
Yeah, just close that thing. How about him? He's like, look. You're pointing. Oh boy. Hey, there's some tricky business touching his face like that. Things are about to ramp up, everybody. I'm gonna just like let you guys know.
From episode 2, this thing kind of just ramps up, full stop.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You can't go around telling people this kind of stuff.
Oof.
Yeah. He's being smart because oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
You guys excuse me as I'm making my I'm making a little juice for myself.
I'll have one, please. If I could have one with a sparkler and an umbrella in it, that'd be good.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Fantastic. Just send it to me over on the what's the thing they use in the Star Trek? You know, where they create the food. It's got a name, isn't it? God, it's been so long since I watched Star Trek. I can't remember the name of the vending machine, the futuristic vending machine that kind of just when Captain Picard goes Earl Grey tea, hot, sort of thing, and it just appears. Replicator.
Replicator, yes.
Send it over on the replicator. There we go.
Absolutely. I just have to make sure because I have to make sure I get enough vitamin C. If I don't, I'll get sick. So.
Oh.
A little extra vitamin C for me.
Well, I need vitamin RNG. So, you know, you got to send it my way.
I'm sorry that's not available.
I have boxes of it here. They're very overpriced, but I was able to purchase a few. So, you know, on the black market, mind. Very,
Okay.
very, very expensive. So rare. I'm just hoping it's not counterfeit.
It's probably counterfeit.
You can always tell from the glasses. If the glasses look legit, then, you know, you're onto a winner.
So they opened up the antique store is finally open.
Yeah, just in time for no one to go there because most people have been eaten. You'd open it up a bit more promptly.
I know. By then he's like, I can hold it for you. You can have it. Ah, the two destinies intertwine there for a moment. And I forgot the name of this piece that's playing right now, but it sounds also too like it's an adjustment of that song. As if anybody knows that song, please put it in the chat. Ooh, this is another piece of backstory, guys.
Oh. Very, very crucial.
I love the way he's like, it was terrible, wasn't it? He'll enjoy Mr. Bala. He'll enjoy you. I love
He'll
that.
enjoy you. Yeah,
I love
Mason is
it.
uber creepy in this. I
It's
mean, with that.
just great. And his dialogue is just like, perfect.
And he'll
Perfect.
enjoy you.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it, Mr. Barlow. James Mason. He did have
this
a
moment.
good voice.
What a jerk.
Hmm.
He is so lucky that was all he got was like a little bruise on his forehead. Because it looked like he was gonna have more lumps than that. Somebody's doing some research. He in this story, he's mostly, this guy is like the Van Helsing, but he's also like the Van Helsing.
You're talking about David Soul's character.
No, this guy who's reading right now, Jason or Burke or whichever one, the teacher. because he's got the books. He's reading, looking up on it. He's the first one to introduce the crucifix in the story. He's the most knowledgeable about it, unfortunately.
Doesn't he get his like neck snapped or something?
No, but
I'm thinking of a different character.
we're not spoiling things before
No,
they
no,
happen.
indeed. I mean, I'm just, supposing.
You can't help yourself, can't you?
Why did I bring Lance under the stream? Oh my God.
Lance!
Oh,
No, you know it's
it's
always a
nearly
pleasure
midnight.
having you here. Come
It's almost my time to leave. Such good timing.
No, you're not leaving right now, are you?
Well, soon, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I really do need to get to bed, and I'm pretty tired. There's no way I'll last. Unfortunately, I really appreciate you having me on though, because I really do like this two-parter. It's such a good classic old sort of horror. I think it's the best vampire thing ever made as well, in my view. I can't think of a vampire thing I like more than this one.
Oh, I got a long list for you. But
you got a long list?
He's rocking. He's rocking, and he's putting him into a trance. Look at that. I love that. I love that. Because they can't just come at you. They need to get you and beguile you first.
There's a lot of other vampire things I like, but I don't know that I'd put any of them in front of this.
Really? Like Interview with a Vampire, Bram Stoker's Vampire, the old Dracula, 1931?
No.
What?
No, 'cause this is more for me. I related to the kids, the kids, the group of kids, the friends, the kids that did the school play. That was my life. I mean, I was the kid that did the school play. I was also the kid that had the sort of quirky interests and
I could see why.
retro nerd guy. So
oh gosh, okay, Lorena's gotta go. All right, Lorena, I'm gonna make it just on time. I got like an hour left of this, so I'm gonna make it just in time for the show.
What are you doing with Lorena later?
We're watching Army of Darkness.
Oh!
Yes, you gotta stick around for that.
Well, no, I can't, but I will tell you a factoid quickly. That film was mired in legal issues for a really long time, which prevented its release. And the only reason I got to see it was because it had a single screening at the London Film Festival. I forget which year. It was probably around 1989. And I got to see it, and then it took another 4 years before it got released in the UK because of legal battles. There was a massive legal battle over the rights as to who owned that film, which is why it took so long to come out.
Oh no, this is the sad part. He's the one that's the most knowledgeable about it, but unfortunately he doesn't get to tell anybody.
Unfortunately, he didn't appear in Starsky and Hutch, so yeah, he's gonna,
Yeah, Chana says he was about to. Oh no.
But I do love Army of Darkness. What a great film! Really funny as well, and I like things with big castle sieges. Anything that's got a big castle siege, I'm always going to watch it.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's hilarious too. So we're gonna guarantee to laugh all through. But I'm probably gonna be like right there when as soon as she like puts in the intro, I'll be right there. So.
By the way, the kid that played the younger Glick brother, one of his more recent film credits was Attack of the Meth Gator. So
interesting. And now here's Ned, who is about to the door, and his prison door just opens. What?
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. That's that whole flag thing as well. That again, that's a Stephen King trope. You know that there's a character in all his books that represents flag, as in AKA the devil,
Oh,
which
wow.
is in the case of this thing is Mr. Barlow, but well, you can argue who it is. But
And that's the first time we actually see his face, number one. And then that was the stinger because you have this face, but then you have also the music and everything like, and then he's making an animal.
Right, Retro, I have to bail. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's so
so
good of you
drowsy
to
and so
hang out
sleepy.
with us.
No, not at all. Thank you for letting me come in for a little bit. I hope I did not disrupt your.
Oh
your
no,
flow.
we had so much fun with you, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Hopefully, we'll have you for something official.
But for anyone watching, if you haven't seen Salem's Lot, always watch the official 2-part miniseries version. Do not watch the condensed 90-minute, 96-minute movie.
No.
That version is diabolical. It cuts all the guts of the story out. It just reduces all the characters to sort of meaningless naffness. You want to see the long version, and there are 4 versions of Salem's Lot now, I think, but this version is still by far the best, by a mile.
Yeah, I do love this. So the mom of the boys just fainted, and it seems like she's been visited by the baby, the younger brother. So it's pretty. Yeah, and anybody bitten by Barlow himself dies immediately, and the other people they die 3 days. It takes 3 days to kill their victims. Oh,
Right, so I'm gonna duck out, Retro, but thank you so much.
okay. Yeah, you have a good day, and we'll get some rest.
And cheers to the chat. I will see you soon. I might get to talk to you before my play, but if not, I'll tell you all about it after.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Take care.
All right. I hope. Well, maybe we'll see him next week for Fright Night. Oh man, so good having Lance stop by and say hi, and Lorena in the chat. I am just a happy girl right now. Okay, so he didn't quite die there, Mr. Burke. He just has the heart attack. You need to find that crucifix. By the way, David Soul's pants is so tight. He can barely walk around in those things. Just saying. In the 70s, I mean, all the guys had the really super tight pants. Jeans in particular. Vampires. See, once you find that out, I mean, your responsibility is to drive out of town, bury it real fast. Not go to war, not to dig up the situation or confront the vampires, but leave town immediately. Immediately. That old Yorkshire geek says, "RNG checking out the buns." I couldn't help it. It's in frame. Yes. Oh, he actually told them, and then they didn't believe it. Ah, see, that's the first hint. You see the light dimmed? Ooh. Ooh. Guys, you gotta pay attention right now because things happen real fast here. This would be my sign to, like, run out of the room. I don't know why they're still sitting there. Run out of the room, boys and girls. Oh, oh, heck no. This was freaky. I would not grab the chair, I would run. No, he didn't kill them, they just knocked him out for a snack later. He called them, like, 4 or 5 different names. This is just so crazy because right now, it's not about food sustenance, it's about conquering faith. Oof, you knew you were in trouble. It's like, "Oh, no, the crucifix was supposed to work this time, it didn't." And he bent it. Oh my god. Oh, yes, that old Yorkshire geek says, "You have to have faith, Mr. Vincent." Sorry, wrong film, yes. And that's for next week, which I can't wait. There's so many similarities between these 2 movies. So good, so good. Yeah, this always tripped me out was, like, he's making his own, uh, crucifix. I'm like, "You could do that?" gets two lollipop sticks and makes a crucifix out of it. And then this scene actually reminds me a lot of the scene in Blackula, which is, I believe, 1974. No, 1973 or 1974. And there's a scene with a young lady in the hospital, and there's a lot of similarities between the scene. I always love this psalm here. Yeah, and I love the mistakes too because he's trying to remember. And how did that man leave this guy alone when there's a vampire in the room? Oh boy. Yeah, she's looking for her son because he's the one who bit her. So she's like, oh, she basically followed her sons to the undead. She was terrifying. I love the way she sits up. She gets off the thing. And I was so happy that the doctor came back in the room to witness it. Wow, she's strong. I love that. And knocks over all those, instruments. I love that because you get the sense that she's like this, angry wraith, by the end, it's just like, I love it. I love it that there's like, some sort of energy behind it all. Ah, so good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. PCNI says, Blackula is 1972. And I can't believe it's a real movie. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. Wow. Yeah, I love characters like that just they are, like, sensible and practical, and so when they see this kind of thing happening, they, let the audience know. It like grounds the whole thing for us. Like, yeah, why wouldn't we shouldn't believe this. You guys need to go in there like Lost Boys and like get some holy water and little squirt guns and some garlic. Those garlic necklaces. Yeah, and this was what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to leave town. Everybody should was supposed to do that. Ugh, look at that, the little tricycle. Literally after this movie, I have to like rush over to Lorena's. Oh my god. Let me see. Yep, the vampire Ned. I don't know why she's not leaving town like she was supposed to. Oh, this lady. She's been bitten. Ah, Weasel. Remember Weasel in the beginning? It just looks like everybody who gets bitten, they're like in a trance the next day. So weird. Oh, the other miniseries that I absolutely loved, The Martian Chronicles. We gotta watch that one day. So good. Of course, me with my sci-fi and everything, loved it, loved it. Don't go up there, girl. Don't go up there. She's supposed to be leaving town, and oh, look at what she's doing. You're going the wrong way, lady. It's that house just attracts people. I mean, like a moth to a flame. Yeah, PC&I says, Martian Chronicles was nuts. It was. I had so much fun with that. Oh, my alarm for the stream, the next stream. Rock Hudson, that old Yorkshire geek says, Rock Hudson, good stuff. Yes, so good. Uh, and also says, all work and no play makes Ben a dull boy. So, the Shining reference, another Stephen King classic. Yeah, this is the only reason why she goes into the house. If it wasn't for that boy, she wouldn't have gone in. So he basically caused her to, you know, go into the house. And there's so many better ways. I think there's actually stairs you can walk up. She walks up through. Oh man, yeah. She was trying to stop him. If it wasn't for her, for him going in, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't have. I think she might have gone left town and been safe. So sad that she didn't. She did something different. Okay, Ben told you to leave town as soon as it was light outside. William Blake Hall says, I saw the Martian Chronicles. I still prefer the book. Fair enough. I don't think I was. The book was interesting from my recollection. I actually need to reread it. Um, but I really enjoyed seeing all the actual Martians and their design that they came up for the Martians. And there's a couple of storylines in there that really like threw me for a huge loop. And the way that it was set up in the movie was really great. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And also, I think at that time there wasn't a whole lot of sci-fi big events, and I was there for it. So yeah, go inside of a creepy house that you know has a horde of vampires in it and yell somebody's name like that's like a no. No. Actually, this reminds me that I should adjust The visual. Oh no, we lost the visuals. Here we go. Yeah, they're nice stuffed pelican. There were so many different like weird animals and so many like strange oddities in this. And I love the scope here. Yeah, and there's a kid going across the second level. She's looking for him and he's all over the place. Oh, that scared me more than anything though. When I was a kid, all of these animals on all the taxidermy animals. Oh, that scared me. That was something I did not like, taxidermy animals. I still don't like it to this day. I don't know, Bonnie Bedelia, or character Susan, like just being in this like house that's full of like it just seems like I don't know, it seems so bad, like an innocent thing in a very bad place. Yeah, you guys are not alone. I remember Lance in this like cool production of The Snow Queen that I absolutely loved. Shelley Duvall's not Masterpiece Theater, but it was like Fairy Tale Theaters. Loved those, all of them. I think you can find most of them on YouTube right now. Poor kid. Oh boy. Kind of reminds you of Fright Night a little bit. The way she's like, "Come, it's good. It's gonna be so much fun. Come with me." Jerry Daniels, I forgot his name. This is what will happen tonight. He goes, yes. Oh boy, that's not good. I love that they show you just him like moving and those on those things because we know that he can escape most ties or contraptions. So because they set that up earlier, so I love that. they just show you just a little bit of movement, but you have an idea like, oh, he could probably get out of this. Oh, family is like beeping the horn, like, come on, let's get this thing going. We gotta get out of here before it gets dark. I love that. Oh, he's being smart. This is a power you can't fight. I thought it was interesting too that he thought that the police department or the sheriff constable would help him, and throughout the whole thing, it's really shown that how lazy he is. Like he doesn't even have, and how much of like low resources he has. He doesn't have incredible resources. So, oh man, and his lunch. Okay, just saying. Oh yeah, picked up a little holy water. Those are some beautiful church doors, that by the way. I love this. That old Yorkshire Tea says, David ought to be careful or he'll end up on the bad marketing Facebook group. Yes, and he left his door wide open. But he was having trouble since the beginning, uh, like closing it. So, oh boy, they see her car. Oh, he's got a flashback from when he was a kid. You don't have a choice. Go back in there. Help him out. He has like a physical response to this house. I noticed. Um, he like actually gets sick. He like sweats. It gives him so much anxiety. This scene in particular, with the stairs and everything, reminds me so much of Fright Night. That last scene at the end. Anybody else getting like Fright Night vibes for this particular scene? I don't even know if they maybe even use the same house. They're so incredible. You see how the older guy is like, "Hey, like, snap out of it. He's going through this, like, intense physical response. Uh-oh. So gross. Alright. There's, like, moss growing on the stairs, like, that's how old it is. Why are you going up those stairs alone? Oh, so he almost shot his face off. Well, for sure, somebody knows you're in the house now. So spooky. Oh, the tension is just oh, it's straight up there. Ooh, look who it is. He's strong. Oh, man, gruesome. How strong do you have to be? My god. Oh, Jerry Dandridge, that's his name, Jerry Dandridge from, Fright Night. Still coming. Ah, doesn't look like he was actually dying. Mm. That was the other thing, like, opening up that door and ending up down there. Okay, let me, while this is finishing up, I'm gonna, because I have to, like, do a firm out as soon as the movie ends, okay? So, sorry about that, guys. Um, I am going to give you guys, um, hopefully the link for, um see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Ugh, feel the rage on what he's doing there. Don't go too far in there. I see some people in there. Ah, this is the part that's so super scary. Oh, oh, look, there's the mom. She just fell out. I love how they're just like they just fell out. They're not even sleeping in any kind of like precious way. They're just skewed about, huh? Like they just dropped out. All right, let me just give you guys the link for Lorena's show. Oh my God, there's so much tension here. Oh my God, you guys. That coffin is so interesting too, though. It's not like a regular coffin. Very like ancient looking. Oh boy. I remember my heart was beating so fast when that I was like, "Oh no, they're not gonna make it." Ah, there he is. Ah, that was kind of brutal. I just slammed that child into the wall. Ah, I was like, "Oh my God, did he really get him?" Oh my God. And he wasn't at full power strength yet, so he was a little weakened. And look at the background of there there are more of them in the background. There's, who is in the background? I think there's, oh no, they're gonna come get ya. Lock that door. I like how both of them as a team are kinda working together on this. Yeah, you don't want them free right now. Ah, 'cause you won't have a chance. What the heck is going on with my oh, man. Yeah, she's gone. Sorry. That's the part that was heartbreaking was that she was gone. Joseph says, flaking off the bone, that's how you know it's done, yeah. We don't see that, they're probably still alive. Oh, man. Ah, that music. It's got a lot of those old school vibes, old school horror vibes. Ah, oh, the fire, yeah. Mhm. So they got a lot of them, but not all of them, unfortunately. Such a haunting idea. They just focus in on the little window and to the basement, and just you hear all the screams and you see the fire. So powerful. Guatemala, Guatemala, 2 years later. Oh. Yep, this is the beginning, which we saw already. I love these amber bottles. It's glowing. They look like they are a little worse for the wear. My goodness. So cool. I love this story so much. I think this little addition at the end here is just like, mwah. Joseph's Joseph here is so funny. Says, meanwhile, back at the beginning of the movie. Oh my god. Holy water, 5 pesos. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this scene. Oh, oh. What a way to finish. What a way to finish. They are filthy. Look at how dirty their shirts are. They haven't taken a bath in years. In 2 years, they have not taken a bath. They are dirty. I like the way they have knowing looks between each other, and, like, there's, like, that little nod there. Ah, he knows who it is because he's being called. Look at this one. The ultimate temptress. He's in a nightgown. Very beautiful. Oh boy. Hey, he didn't say I love you too. He just said yes. How very Han Solo of you to just say yes. I love the look on his face, like, oh my God. That is his promise. Oh, I love that. I love the reaction from him when he sees her eyes. I love the eye makeup though, the eye makeup along with the contacts. I was like, "Oh my God, she's so beautiful." And then she's got black fingernails too. She's gonna bite ya. The stakeout. Ah, and he was crying too. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Bonnie Badillo looks so he says, that old Yorkshire geek says, "Bonnie Badillo looks so hot here." She does. She looks amazing. Okay. I thought she was pretty the whole way through, but with the glamour, vampire transformation they gave her, and this is another reason why I think that Fright Night was influenced by it too, because we see like a glamorous transformation in that one too. Um, and that's so cool. Oh my God, I need to. We gotta hurry up. All right. You see how they take their time with this? I love this movie for that they take their time. Oh, there's the moon. Ah! So good, guys. That is fantastic. All right, guys, I have to hurry up and rush over to Lorena's. I hate to end the stream so quickly like this, but I will see you guys next week. Next week we are watching Fright Night. It's going to be fabulous. And then the week after that, we got American Werewolf in London on the 18th, and then we've got the Monster Squad on the 25th. We are going to also have a special stream Friday night. We're going to do What's in the Box, and we'll chill that night too as well. We'll have some chit chat and talk and chill and stuff like that. So I will see you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thank you for joining me for this. This is like a super treat. And thank you to everybody for joining. Thanks to Lance for joining the stream as well. So take care, everybody.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
Retro girl with nerd comments. Memory lane, she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum. Hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come. Nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way. In the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play. She's the light, won't go away. Film and movies on rewind. Good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights. Wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right. Retro glow in neon lights. Joystick games and cosmic fights. Wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything